Okay, as promised, I'm going to show you guys how to find variance and standard deviation in your calculator. So let me go ahead and pull that up here. All right, we have the following are temperatures observed during 8 wintry days in a Midwestern city. So we have all 8 temperatures. Yes, we do. Okay, we want to find the range, variance, and standard deviation. So first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go over to this button here, Stat, and I'm going to hit Edit. Okay, and I should have list coming up here. So I'm just going to go ahead and enter these values. And when I enter it, I'm just going to hit Enter each time. So 22, enter, 14, enter, 8, -2. Well, I put the minus sign, so I'm going to go to Go To. It said I use the minus sign, so I need to use the negative sign, -2. Enter, -1, 10, 18, and 9. Okay, so I have my values in here, and I want to find my range, my variance, and my standard deviation. So I am going to go back to home, so I'm going to hit second quit. I'm going to go to stat, and then over to calc. And I just want these one variable statistics because I only have one set of values. Okay, so I don't have 2 sets of related values. We'll get into that in later chapters. So I'm going to hit enter. And then I want to do the one variable statistics for my list 1. So second, L1 for my list 1, enter. So here we have x bar is 9.75, my sum of x, 78, sum of x squared, 1254. I have s of x, 8.396, and then sigma x. So let's talk about that. Which one are we using? So we want to use for this one our sample standard deviation because it's during 8 wintry days. So it's part of the winter, not the entire winter here. Oops, there it goes. Okay, so we want to use the sample standard deviation, which is this S of x, 8.396. So that's what we want to use here. That's your standard deviation. So if my standard deviation is 8.396 and I want to find the variance, I'm just going to square that, and we'll get to that in a second. Okay, if I scroll down, I'm going to have my min and then my 5 number summary here. So my minimum, my quartile 1, my median, my quartile 3, and my max. I can find the range by just taking that max minus that min. So 22 minus -2. So max minus min, that's going to give me a range of 24. Okay, now back up to the standard deviation here, and I lost it, so let me pull that up again. And that was 8.396. And it's fine with just 3 decimal places. You can pull the whole thing if you would like to, but you're just going to square that, and that's going to give you your variance. So the variance is going to be 70.493, or if you were to do this by hand, the variance would be 70.5.